Vlad is not a direct informant. This is why it doesn't hold water. Vlad is not a direct informant. Vlad has on his staff, he knows some and he doesn't know some. On Vlad's staff are law enforcement and low-level bureau investigation and intelligence agents, low level, meaning they have the skill. They have the skill. They are connected in some way. They have the skill, but they're low level, okay? But high level as it relates to the rap industry. The actual information that Vlad provides really comes from the interviews. But understand something, Vlad has on his staff researchers, in law enforcement level researchers on his staff that formulates the questions for Vlad. And Vlad has mastered the way that these questions are asked. This is how Vlad knows. These law enforcement level researchers that Vlad works with, this is how Vlad can get all the information on rappers' records, their background, etc. Because he has law enforcement level researchers on his team. He also has law enforcement on his team. And these law enforcement folks on his team are directly connected to low-level investigation bureau as well as intelligence agents that work directly on the business side. These are business sides. So understand, intelligence doesn't just work with espionage for geopolitical things. They also have business clients. So these are like retired intelligence agents that are consultants now. And they work for investors, they work for bankers, they work for, insurance companies, etc. So this group is in his circle. He's having conversations, they ask him questions and he answers honestly. He's not a direct informant, right? But he has people on his staff that are directly connected to these law enforcement organizations. So understand, when you go on that platform, you're in a courtroom. You are in a courtroom. You are not having an interview. You're in a courtroom. You're under surveillance. The last thing I'll say is this. Two things. Number one, when you are in the gangster rap or rap crime industry and you are let go, in other words, they let you get away with a crime, you get a crime and you get off. That is so that they could spread a wider net and capture more of you. And not just that, it's also so that they could make as much money as they can from your influence to get people to operate in the behaviors based that you're rapping about, right? That's the first thing. So when they let you go, the first time, maybe even the second time, what they're really doing is they're making you bait. So you don't know it, but you're under strong surveillance. You're not free. You're in an open air prison. All right. So this is what I'm seeing deep in the spirit, these details. The last thing is that your money is a honey trap. Your money is a honey trap. Vlad TV has been given major contracts, advertisements, etc. I see major contracts, partnerships with Vlad TV where he makes a lot of money. And it's because he's literally directly connected to the rap investigation and intelligence business. So he can pay the rappers lots more money to come on the platform, right? He could pay the rappers lots more money. So understand that it's a honey trap, meaning that you are being paid to continue your behavior, to continue your message through your music, so that there's that perpetual cycle. And this is how this investment cartel and this prison industrial complex, how they partner in business to make billions of dollars off of the rapper. You are not free. And understand, just because you're not signed to a label does not mean that you are not under their control. You are being paid. When you come on certain platforms, you're still being paid by them. So, and if that becomes a major aspect of your income, then understand they have control over you, whether you know it or not. This is the celebrity reading for the rap industry and the secrets behind the rap industry reading. I did this to shed light so that rappers can try to make a different way for themselves, so that the young people that's talking about going into that environment, so that you can understand what you're signing up for. Understand something. You are a product. And listen, there is no one coming to stop it. The last thing I'll say is that there's a 10-year window, right? Over the next 10 years, they're planning on cashing out on the majority of the big names in the rap industry. Also the music industry. The reason why is because they are looking to shift into a new form of art, right? That's going to be based on technology. So they do not want to have to pay. They want more out of the pie. So they're looking to cash out. So that means that you're going to see an unusual amount of indictments, accidental demises happening with artists, all of a sudden lawsuits or legal issues that are huge coming to people that seem petty, but it's going to cost them millions of dollars. There's a cashing out over the next 10 years in the industry. Now, there's an entirely different spiritual side to this, but this was about specifically the inner workings of behind the scenes, what's happening. Honestly, Tribe, I appreciate you for tapping in. Prayers to all the families connected to this industry, because it's not what you think it is. Some people know and some people don't. Prayers to you and your families. Honestly, Tribe, keep ascending.